Yeah, the biggest question is what do you do when you go from oversold to crashing from oversold levels? There are very few markets that do that, and I've traded plenty of them. I should say that there aren't plenty. There's still few in terms of days on clock time, or what, as Jim Gatherall, who wrote the Volatility Surface, calls it clock time. I call it game time. So you have these very short-term OODA loops. That's the Mad Major John Boyd. Observe, orient, decide, and act. And deciding and acting today on the things that you have right. The real question always, it's not, do I sell some gold? Do I sell some TLT? Do I sell some treasuries broadly, or BNDD for that matter? Do I cover some shorts? Those aren't the questions. Like I know that I'm going to do that today. The question is how much, right? How much of your core do you take out? When in reality, when you look at stuff like gold, this is a major breakout in gold, and it's a cyclical breakout. So again, I sell less aggressively. We'll see. I don't know. That's the part of today that I don't know. I didn't know if I'd be able to stand up today. Let's be clear. So, here I am, and it's a good day, right? It's a good day to learn. If you weren't positioned properly, if you didn't manage your macro positions from a max and minimum core basis, so you're never, when I look at being long, something like treasuries, my max position's 10, my mid is 6, and my minimum's 4%. So even if I wasn't at 6% coming into today, then I'd still learn something. If I took it to the min, take it from 4 to, would I take it from 4 to 3%? There are questions that you don't know, but you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable with that, because ultimately life and markets are not comfortable. And I've built these rules, minimum position rules in particular, and max, of course, but minimum is really so that you still make money on your biggest core positions, irrespective of the decisions you made on the way up or on the way down. That's the most important thing. And you can never learn that lesson enough. Mark Messier, who wrote No One Wins Alone, I've been citing that lately, a fantastic leadership book. Through every single loss and every single win, this guy was finding a way to learn how to get better. So again, it's not easy. If it was, then most people would be on the right side of this move. We're in a very small community of people that are. Don't forget that coming into the week, you guys can show the CFTC futures and options data. Wall Street was long stocks and short treasury bonds. So good. We're playing against that. And now we have to make some decisions, incrementally covering and buying, or not. It's totally up to you. If you just want to ride it the whole way down, I'd tell you that that's definitely not the way I'm going to do it. But what my parameters are. You should know what yours are. And hopefully, even if in a very minor way they're different, your min and max are different numbers. For example, you might have a maximum position in an equity of 7% instead of, I have it at 6%. I mean, a ETF or a sector style. And that's just how I see it. Again, it's not a day to panic. It's not a day to cry. It's not a day to really do anything than sit back and say, okay, on to the next play.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there, subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.